I hate how this figure is 15 years old. And I'm not even old, it's making me feel old. But, what's up guys? It's Zillion Frogs back on another video review. And this time we're going to be taking a look at the Reveal the Shield Perceptor. Now, this figure is from 2010 Reveal the Shield line. This is kind of the era where they were kind of doing all those reinventions of the modern characters, of like older characters and like modern takes. So as you can see, he does not transform into a microscope like we all know Perceptor. He turns into what I remember, I believe it is a Arctic exploration kind of like half-track vehicle. So I mean, you know, wheels on the front and then treads on the back. And honestly, I think it works pretty well. I actually really like the way this looks. I mean, it's got that nice 2010 chunk, that plastic feel, which is like, you can't top it. I mean, it's such nice, dense plastic. And for being like a deluxe figure, he looks really good. Color-wise, you get this nice maroon, you know, this kind of maroon color. A nice yellow tinted windows. I don't know if you can really see that yellow, but they are yellow tinted. You get a nice kind of gray to fill out the rest of the windows. That's what they're called. And we get stuff like the painted, you know, headlights, tail lights, grill. You get this, I don't know if that's a reference or anything, but whatever. You can get paint around into the rims and into the machinery of the treads. So honestly, a really cool vehicle. You can roll decent, but the wheels on here aren't that good, at least on the half track part. But yeah, you can see lights right on top. I mean, clearly it's going to be something else in robot mode, but I mean, I think they work decently well as lights. It is a little kind of weird. They kind of stick out a lot from the rest of the vehicle, but it is what it is. I mean, pretty sure they probably do have lights on the real thing. So yeah, I mean, on that, really nice vehicle. We're going to get him transformed, which is the excruciating part. I mean, this guy, I love him, but he is not that fun to transform. So first thing we're going to want to do is come to the back, take the back bumper section and kind of just lift it up like there, exposing a lot of stuff. We're gonna kind of wiggle out the doors. Just be careful because they do have some clear plastic in them, but just get those loosened up. And then we're gonna split the whole back section. And this part, I mean, I want to say, if you're looking at this, the left part, it goes out so much better than the right, because the right, for some reason, gosh, has this extra little tab that tabs right into this little slot, which I'm guessing just is for the security of the vehicle mode. And it does its job well, but it's a little frustrating trying to get it out. Yeah, now they have that out, what we're going to want to do is take these panel sections, flip them all the way up, and then they'll peg this peg hole into this tab, like that. And that gives you the details of the legs. And I really like how that's done. Really good use of management of parts. Next, we're gonna come down, flip around his feet, like so. Now, the upper thighs right here are on a slider joint. I can't really show you. So what we're gonna do is just pull it out like that. Just simple, pull it out, and flip it over up. Like so. That one got a little too far. They are a little weird because sometimes you can overextend and it's just a whole hassle. But yeah. Next we're gonna come to the back. You take the treads, we're gonna flip them all the way around, and on this slider we're gonna fold them down like that. Make sure the treads, they click right into place so you know. Next, we're gonna take the doors, and they're on this little slider as well, that we're just gonna try to focus in. Try to just shimmy it so it'll be free so we can fold it down. And then the door has these two tabs right here, and then the treads, there are these two little pegs. So we just gotta shimmy it down and then peg right in there. And then she keeps it pretty sturdy. So on either side, unpeg, around, down, all the way, shimmy door, and then peg, like that. And there we have the legs all done. Boom. Next we're gonna come to the top portion. I think even more frustrating part just because clearance. But we're gonna take these being the hands, we're gonna unpeg them like so. And we're gonna unpeg from each other and then flip the wheels into the front hood section. Next, what we're gonna want to do is come to the windscreen. We're gonna untab it from the top of the vehicle, and then this is the weird part. So we're gonna take the hood, we're gonna fold it down like that, and that gives us enough clearance. Take the windshield, fold it in, if you can see that. So what we did, this clearance, we're gonna take the windshield and fold it inward like that, and try to get, there we are. So, strange. I'll do is take the windshield, fold it up to the front, take the cannon, flip it around, so now we can take the head up on the slider bit that are now exposed, fold it up like that, but we can't fold it all the way up because after in the midsection we're going to take this whole assembly, fold it up and then around like that. And I can't really show that to you, but there's this hole right here, this little peg up on the strut. But yeah, that's this house done. I can't really explain it. I'm sorry, guys. It's just really weird. And we're just gonna fold the arms, keep it inward like that, and then fully rotate the wheels inside like that. Next, finally, we're gonna snap the waist in, and then flip these around, peg it, fold these all the way up on the double hinge, rotate the bicep, Now we're finally going to take this part, flip this all the way around, extend out the barrel, and then take the other two leg sections, and they're on hinges that we're just going to fold around and peg. And here we have reveal the shield. Stand up. Here we have reveal the shield Perceptor in his robot mode. And after all that needlessly complex transformation, because 2010 has to be, robot looks really good. I really enjoy this robot mode. It again comes from the era where they're kind of remodeling classic characters into the more, angular, kind of gritty design language. There we are. That I kind of enjoy. I mean, I love what the monster is doing right now, but I kind of miss this, angular, kind of beefy chunk that all the figures had. I mean, I'm looking at like 2010's Drift and all that, and it looks, I miss kind of what was up, but bit, there's this little sight that you can pull up. But yeah, I mean, clearly this is Perceptor. And along with the maroon, we're getting this nice kind of darkish turquoise color. And they even went along and did some vacuum chrome parts, as you can see, just like the original toy, which I think it adds like the extra layer of just, you know, chef's kiss on this figure, because it looks really nice. And I wish they did that with the modern Perceptors, is add more of the chrome silver bit, because it just makes the figure pop. 360 view. The back is a mess. I mean, he's got this big backpack, he's got a bunch of stuff on his legs, but I'm okay with that, because on the front he looks amazing. Taking a look at the head sculpt, really nice. It's pretty kind of long, you know, it's kind of elongated, but you can't see it right. He does have painted yellow eyes, but it looks like Perceptor. It looks great. Shoulder can also looks fantastic. You can angle it up, that's as far down, but it just fits the character. Also, you can open up the chest, and because it being revealed a shield, he doesn't have a normal Autobot badge. He has the one that he activated. If you rub sign, boom, Autobot. Kind of weird if there was a Decepticon one in there, but thankfully he's a good guy. This ain't no shattered glass here. But yeah, articulation is a little bit of a weird story with these. I mean, they do have it and it's decent, but we're spoiled with articulation now. But you have swivel in the head. You can look side to side that much. You have a 360 shoulder, because ball joint, which there's no ball joints really much anymore on any figures. Yeah, ball joint, swivel just above the elbow. It's good over the 90-degree turn or bend, which is nice. Swiveling wrists, which are amazing. Plus, I mean, these like nice hands and everything. Oh, not just fist cubes. Waist, sadly nothing except if you unpeg it, you can get like an ab crunch, but that just looks weird, so get that connected. Ball joint at the waist, at the hip. Swivel just below that, which it's really tight on my copy, and that tends to unpeg stuff. Now we have a 90-degree, well, not even 90, say more like 70-degree bend at the knee, and then we have a ball joint finally at the foot. You can move side to side. You can kind of get a pivot, but like just a slight amount. But yeah, posability is all right. I mean, definitely not to the level anymore as we are in our modern figures, but still, I mean, you can get in some pretty decent poses if he can stand up. He's pretty back heavy just because of the massive stuff along there, but if he can balance, he looks pretty cool. So what I recommend getting this figure, I mean, I paid 20 bucks for him at my local toy store or toy shop, which I thought that was a great amount. I really wouldn't go over like $27 really if you want to get this figure, because it all depends on what you want, because this is definitely not the normal Perceptor. I like him because he can actually do stuff, and he's not, I never liked the microscope mode, so him still being a scientist and still being like a scientific vehicle and still going along with the rest of my Autobots is good. But if you want just the normal microscope, go with the Studio Series Perceptor. Other than that, I do recommend you get him, if depending on your choice for Perceptor. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Reveal the Show Perceptor, and of course, I am Zillion Frogs, asking you to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.